Look at this woman. That's Tamar Braxton on camera, rubbing her hands all over a married man's bald head, feeding him water, rubbing his brows, massaging his shoulders, living her absolute best life. Now here's the part that should make your skin crawl. That man is Birdman, and his wife is her sister, Toni Braxton. Sitting at home while her baby sister fawns over her husband in front of millions of people. But hold on, because this was not some accidental tipsy moment. Tamar dated Birdman first. Word is she lost him to the sister she spent her entire life standing in the shadow of, and she never got over it. In Tamar's mind, that's her life. Toni is living right now. Her man, her money, her happily ever after. So now the sisters have unfollowed each other. Birdman himself has spoken out, and Toni has fully checked out of Tamar's crocodile tears for good, while Tamar screams to anyone who'll listen, Toni Braxton ain't never have your back. But before you pick a side, here's what nobody is telling you. Toni isn't innocent in this either. The husband who nearly destroyed Tamar, the marriage her own mother was terrified would get her killed. Yeah, Toni is the one who set that entire thing up. Stay with me. The Kardashian women have absolutely nothing on the Braxtons when it comes to sharing men. But here's where things don't add up. Why would Tamar, a woman who constantly preaches about protecting her peace and wanting a good man, go after her sister's husband?
So does this show make you want to still get married?
Girl, yes, I am a wife. I am not no streetwalker. And I'm upset I'm still in the street. Like, what's going on?
Why are you still in the streets?
Because
I know your DMs are full. Are you just not wanting
full of
to
the
look?
right fertilization. There's not the right gas. Okay. I take premium. It's getting very much regular unleaded. Thank you.
What type of man is Tamar
A good
attracted
man.
to? What does that mean anymore?
A good. Let's start there. You find that, and then we can go down.
She's like, it's tough out here. Really?
Yeah.
Just a good man.
Start with the good man.
The answer goes back over 2 decades, and the stakes have never been higher. Let's rewind to the early 2000s. Tamar Braxton was hungry for a come-up. She wanted the resources, the luxury, and the industry pull to match her sister's solo success, and she saw Cash Money Records co-founder Birdman as her golden ticket. They were dating, and she was allegedly close to getting signed to his label, but then Tamar introduced Birdman to Toni. And just like that, his attitude toward Tamar changed completely.
I introduced
Yeah, you introduced.
Toni and Brian, and he was very serious about her.
Right.
From day one.
People were so shocked, I want to say, when they found that out. It was like, it's just mad random. Even to this day, it's still like.
It's not random.
Birdman chose the superstar sister. Tamar was reportedly deeply embarrassed, watching the man she wanted pivot straight to the woman she'd spent her whole life living in the shadow of. Fast forward to August 2023. Birdman headlines the Cash Money Verzuz battle against Master P. It was an iconic night for hip-hop, but the real headline wasn't the music, it was Tamar. She was buzzing around him like a bee, rubbing his bald head, massaging his brows, and catering to him. She was giving him water to hydrate, fawning over him, and doing the absolute most for a sister-in-law. Meanwhile, Toni, the man's actual wife, was sitting at home going about her business. When the internet called her out for being wildly inappropriate, Tamar immediately pulled up her phone and posted a defensive video. She got on a call with Toni, weaponizing her favorite line, she was just their biggest cheerleader. Tamar went on record claiming, I introduced Toni and Brian, and he was very serious about her from day one. People were so shocked when they found that out. But here's what most viewers missed. Toni never fully denied the tension, and reports from their camp told a completely different story. Tamar didn't just introduce them. She was salty that she lost him. She swore she was over it, but as time went on, she silently started competing with Toni for his attention again.
You gonna sit there and say, Toni Braxton?
Toni Braxton, I got you on the phone.
Braxton? No, Toni Braxton ain't never had your back.
That's Toni Braxton.
I want to be, I want it on record.
I want to be.
You want to say, I don't have your back?
You didn't have my back when they.
With a heavyweight, don't put me, Tamar. Don't with Toni Braxton.
When asked what kind of man she even wants, Tamar will deflect, saying, just a good man. Start with the good man. But her actions show she still wants her sister's life.
So does this show make you want to still get married?
Girl, yes, I am a wife. I am not no streetwalker. And I'm upset I'm still in the street. Like, what's going on?
Why are you still in the streets?
Because
I know your DMs are full. Are you just not wanting
full of
to
the
look?
right fertilization. There's not the right gas. Okay. I take premium. It's getting very much regular unleaded. Thank you.
What type of man is Tamar
A good
attracted
man.
to? What
That's
does
it.
that mean anymore?
A good. Let's start there. You find that, and then we can go down.
She's like, it's tough out here. Really?
Yeah.
Just a good man.
Start with the good man.
Now let's talk about the hidden damage. Because losing Birdman didn't just bruise Tamar's ego, it triggered total financial and emotional ruin. To clean up the mess, Toni played matchmaker. She pushed Tamar toward Vince Herbert, her own manager, the man who just discovered Lady Gaga. Tamar was hesitant. Until she saw Vince's Sony connections, her next come up. They married, and Toni thought she'd fixed it. She was dead wrong. On paper, Vince was the MVP touring with John Legend, co-hosting The Real, the family reality show. Behind closed doors, a sinkhole. Tamar believed Vince was sabotaging her career, screaming on camera, "You don't want to listen to me. That's very disrespectful."
At the 11th
You're
hour.
hard to manage.
No.
Vince said that to hurt me. Because he knows that's not true. I have seen his artists go the hell off. Okay? I don't do that.
You don't want to listen to me. You get mad at my ideas. That's very disrespectful. That's very rude.
I think Vince went to, I'm going to protect my brand mode. Because I'm not going to sit up here and make up no lies about nobody. Because I hate when people make up lies about me. Like, I'm not going to sit at home and strategize what the hell I'm getting ready to say when I go to work in front of a camera. Like, that doesn't happen. I mean, my mouth has gotten me in trouble on several occasions to prove that.
And the toll was terrifying. Word is Vince put hands on her to the point her own mother, Evelyn Braxton, publicly feared he would one day kill her daughter. Vince's side, Tamar was impossible. She crashed out when things didn't go her way, burning bridges at every network, and he lost Toni as a client in the crossfire. He said it plainly, "They're hard to manage." Tamar fired back. "He said that to hurt me, but the receipts said otherwise." By the divorce, both were drowning in resentment and debt. And here's the dark irony. While Tamar was trapped in that toxic, allegedly violent marriage, Toni was quietly rebuilding. Second bankruptcy. Lupus. And Birdman right there delivering the exact money, stability, and devotion Tamar had been gunning for all along. Tamar blamed Toni for steering her to Vince, while Toni lived the life Tamar felt was hers. Want to see the line between survivor and victim? Kelly Clarkson married her manager too. Same control, same betrayal, millions bled dry. But Kelly didn't burn her house down to spite him. She divorced, took over her career, and protected her peace and her kids. Tamar never cut the cord. She funneled every ounce of resentment straight at Toni, convinced that if Toni had just stepped aside, she'd be the one in Birdman's arms. Toni called him her best friend of 16 years. Tamar didn't see a friendship. She saw a heist. There she was, screaming, "I am a wife! I am not no streetwalker!" while actively trying to walk away with her sister's husband. The final straw? Verzuz, 2023. Then look at Toni's Instagram. August 2024, 2 years of marital bliss, finally made public. But look closer. Not a single Braxton sister in the comments. Not one. Toni smiling but guarded, her circle locked tight, protecting her peace even if it means shutting out her own blood. Because Tamar throws stones and hides her hands. She plays the victim while allegedly pushing Birdman to fund her lifestyle after her own marriage collapsed. Screaming, "Toni Braxton ain't never have your back." But how do you have someone's back when they're trying to steal your life? So here's my question. Is Tamar truly blind to the wreckage she's caused in her sister's marriage? Or has she weaponized her pain so perfectly? She can no longer tell the difference between protecting her family and stealing it?